button. All right. So, all right, guys. So, this is a continuation from the stream that I did earlier. For those of you who probably went to the last one I did, you're going to see that it got cut short because it kept buffering and whatnot. So, hopefully, we won't have that much going on this one. This will be the backup to that one. But, of course, if that happens again, I'm doing a backup recording now so y'all can watch it without the hiccups. All right. So, let's continue. What we talked about here. This is an update about the twins, the 60-year-old twins who escaped captivity from their mom and the boyfriend. And here is the update. Let's continue.
New at 5 o'clock, new details in the horrible case where two teens escaped after allegedly being held, abused, and captive by their mother and her boyfriend.
Both were arrested in Louisiana after an Amber Alert was issued on Tuesday. Again, we want to warn you, the images and details in this story are graphic. Anieli Ruiz has been following the case. Anieli, what did you learn today?
Well, guys, these documents shed more light into the abuse the teens were facing. The mother was charged with aggravated assault to a family member and aggravated assault here in Texas. The boyfriend charged with continuous violence against the family. The twins were not only allegedly beaten, but they were also forced to eat their own waste and even drugged.
The boyfriend was charged with violence against the family. Okay, yet again, mom letting outsiders come in, let a young man come in and do whatever he pleased with the children because she doing it, so she let him join in the fray. And y'all heard right there, they made the children eat their waste. You know, this is sad, man. It's real sad, but let's continue.
Let us in, please.
Two traumatized teens begging neighbors for help.
We just need someone to be right now.
Or documents reveal how the abused twins were able to escape from their mother and boyfriend's home early Tuesday morning. Documents state the boy found the key inside his mother's purse. He hid the key in his mouth until his mother and her boyfriend were asleep.
Way to go.
That's how they were able to...
Way to go. That's what I'm talking about. They were determined to survive the bullshit, and thank God for their boy. He's a hero for him and his sister. He is a hero.
Knock on neighbors' doors for help.
Please.
One mother finally let them in and called police.
They literally were running for their lives. I mean, they knew that if they stayed there, what was going to happen with them.
And thanks to this neighbor, investigators were able to unravel the horrible abuse the teens had endured since at least July. According to court documents, the teens said their mother would strike them with an extension cords, curtain rods, and metal poles. The records say the boy told deputies his mom's boyfriend punched his hand last week. Injuries neighbors say were visible.
Their skin, I mean, the little kid had like scratches and scabs and bruises all down his arm, down the back of his body.
Documents state the mother would make them drink chemicals such as bleach, Lysol, and would spray Easy Off oven cleaner in their mouths.
I want y'all to take a look at that, what she made them do. She made them drink bleach, Lysol, Ease Off oven if they talk too much. Now, I had to ask this question. If she made them do all that, it's a miracle that these children have survived. If she made them do all that, it's a miracle these babies survived. Drinking bleach and Lysol, that is awful. That is awful. And spraying Easy Oven in their mouth if they talk too much. And they survived all that, an angel must be watching over them children. They had to be. To have all that done to them. And not only the beatings that they got from her and her boyfriend. Okay? A lot of people have said to me, and it's included in a song, in a gospel song. And the name of the song says, if it's correct, He's an on-time God. And one part of the song, it says He may not come when you want Him, but He would be there right on time. I don't claim myself to be a Christian. But when you hear stuff like this, It sounded like to me he came when it was needed. That young man was able to get a hold of that key. He was smart enough to hide it. Soon these assholes went to sleep. He was able to save himself and his sister. How about that? How about that?
If they talk too much, and say she would pour bleach on them, causing their skin to burn, including in their genital area. The girl told investigators that her brother defecated and their mother made them both eat it and drink his urine.
Don't understand how a mother can do this to her kids.
And court documents also state the teens were both given Benadryl. The boy said he was given 24 tablets, which caused him to have a seizure. After he had a seizure, he says
They ate waste. She gave him 24 Benadryls. He had a seizure. And what else?
was only given 20 tablets to go to sleep. The girl said she was also given Benadryl to go to sleep.
And I have no doubt.
This boy had seizures, given all that Benadryl. He had seizures. And again, just listen to all this stuff that they've been through. Listen to all this they've been through. And these children have survived. Now, if you ask me for what it sounds like, she had the intent to kill. All right, that would it sound like to me. Or maybe she was getting pleasure of the fact that she was torturing people that was defenseless. Because you know how we used to go. People say you should never go against your mom. All right? I kind of agree with that, then I kind of disagree with that. If you're going against your mom to be an asshole, then that's one thing. But if you're going against your mom and defending yourself, that's something totally different. So they would have went against their mom and defending themselves, I would have been all for it. Trust me, I would have been all for it. But are you doing that just trying to smell yourself because you think you can stand up to your mom and whoop their ass or whatnot? That's a whole totally different thing. All right? But just listen to all that what I just played for y'all. And these babies survived that. These teens survived that. It was meant for them to survive. And it was meant for her mom and they dude to get caught. Okay? It was meant for it.
That these kids would have not made it alive if they had not escaped, because they were literally skin on bones.
Well, the kid's mother and her boyfriend had a court hearing this morning in Louisiana. Texas has 30 days to extradite them. Now we're waiting to hear from officials to see when this will happen. We know the twins are recovering in the hospital here. The other 5 kids are in the care of Louisiana CPS. Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.
Thank you, Anayeli. We will continue to post any updates on this case on air and on our website, khou.com.
Wow, that is insane. That is insane. I don't get it. I just don't get it. You know what could possess anybody to do this? You always ask me that, and I don't have an answer. Nobody has an answer why anybody could do this. Nobody has an answer. I always know when we hear it, it breaks your heart, and it's sad. It breaks your heart, and it's sad. And again, this will be a triggering moment for a lot of you who haven't been through this. And my heart goes out to all of you who has dealt with something like this or something similar to this. Like my grandma used to always say, it's as scandalous as a shame. To hear all this nonsense going on. And I guaranteed you, whenever they go to court, or whenever they had to ask for a trial, when they ask the question as to why they did it, nobody gonna have a straight up answer as to why they did it. But again, like I say, that young man is their hero. He's a hero and saved not only himself but his sister. That young man is a hero. All right? It look like I'm still doing that buffer thing in my back. Is the chat even still working? Cause it look like y'all done froze up too. Is the chat even working? Or is it just me? I don't know. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all let me know I'm still good? Am I still buffering or is everything good? All right. Yeah, and it's still doing this dumb shit, skipping and can on. So, but anyway, like I said, I'm doing a backup copy. So once I get through with this, I'll run it again for people who haven't heard it. You know, I'll run it again. You know, so I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where everybody is either. You know, they was all up in the first one, but I don't know. You know, but then again, with a lot of these hiccups, you know, people just getting tired of trying to find the stream or whatnot. It's probably hard for them to find it, and they haven't found this yet. But it's all good though. It is. I'll run it back. Because it's doing that dumb shit again. I hate when they do that. I really do. Okay. But anyway, guys, so I'm going to continue because look like another interview with the lady who helped them. It's another interview that came out. And I guess she went into a little deeper, more details when she helped them. When they came to her doorstep. All right, so we're going to listen to this.
Thank you.
It's not a hoax. It's not a hoax. This isn't kids pulling a prank because we're near Halloween. Can you imagine 5:30 in the morning, someone's banging on your door, you look out and you see these kids, barely dressed, abused, obviously, starving. Look at that kid's wrists. Look at how long cuffs were cutting into that kid's wrists. If not for this good neighbor, and these kids have been knocked on doors. Yes, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. That's very early. But nobody else answered. She did. She has a 10-year-old daughter. Her daughter saw these kids and what they were going through. She couldn't believe they were 16, and neither could I when I saw the pictures. Neither will you when you look at them up close. This good neighbor joins us now. Now, when you see her, she wants to stay kind of blurred because she's afraid of this situation. This is scary. Who knows what happens going forward? And she wants to keep the focus on the kids. I respect it. Thank you very much for talking.
Now, he says she want to be blurred, but for what I'm looking at, you could damn near still see who she is, though. I mean, for what I'm looking at now, I don't know, but you call it blur. I don't know. You call it a good job at blurring or whatnot, because you can still pretty much kind of see her face, at least in my opinion, you know.
Talking to us.
No, thank you. Thank you for respecting that.
Now, what did you think when you looked out your door at 5:30 in the morning?
I was honestly terrified because I didn't know what to expect on the other side of the door. But as soon as I heard their little voices, I knew something was going on and it wasn't good.
When you started to look at them and saw, I mean, you're a nurse, you know what injuries look like, you know what pain over time looks like. What did you make of it?
Yeah, there's a lot of shock going on in my mind and, to the whole reaction. So it was just a really hard situation seeing them.
And the kids were telling you a story that had to be hard to believe. Did they describe it like, was it just one of their parents? Was it just the mom? Was it just the boy, the boyfriend? Did they give you any description of who was hurting them?
The only person they mentioned hurting them was the mom. And I didn't ask details
right.
further than that, but they said, my mom kept me in handcuffs. We just broke out of them, is the first thing she told me whenever she walked through the door with her brother.
Did they give you any sense of how long this had been going on?
They did not, no, and I didn't ask them. But you could tell by their scars, their bruises, just looking at them, you knew they had been going through this for a long time. I mean, there was no way that just happened overnight. It had happened for a while.
And you were shocked at how hungry they were, right?
I was. I really was. They did say that they hadn't eaten in a week. I'm sorry, a week, they said.
And they said that the parent only fed them if they kept absolutely quiet all day or something like that?
Correct. Yes.
Man, I can imagine. They probably damn near almost ate their woman out of house or home that night. They probably almost did.
You have a 10-year-old. This must have been really something for that kid to see and to understand. What did you tell her?
It was a hard conversation. We did talk about it. We discussed what happened, and there was a lot of questions. A lot of the questions that I couldn't answer for her, because the same thing was going through my mind. Why would this mother do this? Why?
And there are other kids, and they explained to you that there was another set of twins, and that only those twins and they were treated as harshly, having to sleep in the laundry room or in a closet, being kept naked, no bathroom, having to soil themselves. Is that how they explained it?
They did. Yeah, they said that they were locked in the laundry room, and they had two twin brothers that also would sleep in the restroom. They said they weren't treated as bad as them, but they were still treated badly. But yeah, they described the horrific of them being handcuffed in a laundry room in one position, naked, and zip tied from the ankles.
I know you took the pictures because you didn't want anything to be missed, and that you want to do this interview just to make sure that attention stays on them. We know they're in the hospital. We will stay on the case. The parents, the mother's in custody, the boyfriend's in custody. They believe they have the kids accounted for except for one who's an adult. And we will stay on it, I promise you that. And thank you so much for what you did for these kids.
Yes, please don't let this die, and continue to bring awareness, because this should have never happened, and I don't want any other kid to go through this again.
Wow. Now, I forgot, somebody did tell me that she had two sets of twins. I forgot, and we only kept hearing about these two, but now we just heard that the other twins was getting it too, but not as worse as they was getting it. So there's two sets of twins. All right. She's just laying down, popping out children. All right. Now, the big question is, on a situation like this and how horrible that it sounded is, you got to ask the question of where's the dads? Where's the dads at? Cause I'm pretty much sure how wide this story has gotten. I'm sure it has hit the father or fathers' ears of what's going on with this situation. Or it's the bigger question is, do they even care? I don't know. I don't want to put that out there. Hopefully one of them or whoever the father is will step out and come rescue his children, or fathers will step out and come rescue their children. Now, unless they may be locked up somewhere, I don't know. Who knows? But definitely in a situation like this, where are the fathers at? These twins, both sets, need y'all more than anything right now. Because a man has came into their territory and helped your baby mom do this horrendous stuff to your children. So where are y'all at? Where are y'all at? Okay. Now, Miss Lady, I'm with you. I'm going to be one-on-ones and not going to let this die. That's why I keep doing updates on it. I'm going to do all the updates possible as well. We not going to let this die. Not over here. I'm not going to let this die. I'm going to keep this up. I'm going to keep this up and keep talking about it. All right? Okay, this is one of the worst of the worst I have covered. I don't think I ever done a story that I heard children or teens been treated this damn bad. If I have, it wasn't by the hands of their own parents. But as the years come and go, like I always say, it seems like now the bullying starts at home. We hear about bullying at school, outside, or whatever. But the bullying starts at home a lot of times. It starts at home. All right? It starts at home. And again, not to give the mom any kind of wiggle room, and I believe I said this yesterday, I don't know what kind of life or upbringing that she had. I don't know what kind of life or upbringing she had. But what it looks like is a lot of this stuff happened to her while she was growing up, and it's rubbing off on her, and she doing it to them. Because she has been done this way before. Now, some of y'all may look at that and probably want to give her a pass for that. I say, nope. Nope, no. I would not give her a pass. She don't need a pass. All right? Because her goal was to be better than what was happening to her. At least in my opinion. Y'all let me know if I said something wrong. The goal is she's supposed to teach better than what had happened to her. And vow to never let what happened to her spill over into her life what she do with her children. But unfortunately, everybody don't think the same. And a lot of people get off on being evil like this towards the defenseless. Okay? Hold on, guys. I want to bring up something else. They just posted this morning. I'm trying to wait till the ad get through playing. So, the New York Post done came up with this video, well, I guess a correlation of videos, showing a mom dance with the children and look like everybody's having a good time. All right? Look like everybody having a good time. But now, the title of this article and grab my attention. It says Zaikiya Duncan, mom of tortured Texas teens, posting unsettling videos of kids dancing. Now, I watched this video. I didn't see anything unsettling about it. You know, unless it's something that I missed. But I'm going to let y'all see this. And y'all tell me what y'all see that may be unsettling to y'all. All right? Or unless they're just trying to say, you know, y'all look so happy right here, or what happened, you know? I don't know, but y'all tell me what they meant when y'all see this right here, okay?
Baby, come give me something, oh. Baby, come give me something, oh.
I don't see anything unsettling about that. I don't. But I think I get the gist of what they're trying to say. These videos of you with your children in TikTok seem like y'all had a good time. But however, though, just because this video is showing y'all having a good time doesn't mean that everything was peaches and cream. But however, though, now that I saw that and the mom is interacting with her children, you have to ask the question now, what happened from then to now? Whenever this video came out, what happened? What happened? Yeah, that's the music. That wasn't me. That's the music. That wasn't me. That's why I say I get the gist of, because when you heard how the music played and went to what it did right there, that's why I say I guess I get the gist of what they saying or what they doing right here. Because you seen how it went from they having a good time listening to their song to that little creepy, demonic kind of music, you know? And I get what they saying. I get it. So I guess that's what they mean when they say unsettling. All right? And I'm going to tell you something now. Remember when I said yesterday that a lot of us men, you know, we see a pretty face, big butt, and a smile, we'll sit up here, we'll fuck it. We'll fuck anything. You look at this woman right here, you can understand why that young man is with this woman. Not a bad looking woman, nice figure, look like she kept herself up and everything. All right? But the question I have is, did he know what was going on when he first met her? Probably not. But depending on how long they dated, of course, throughout time, he knew what was going on. But looking at this right here, this all he cared about was this right here. Somebody let him come over to their house, jump up and down in her, and he had to worry about nothing else. I had to worry about nothing else. More likely she treating that young man like royalty while she treated her children like dirty, low-down dogs. Okay? You treat that man with loyalty while you treated your children like low-down, dirty dogs. And again, y'all can ask me all day, how can she do this, that, third? I don't know. How the hell do I get out this picture? I don't know how she could do that. But my question is, though, I don't know who all them people. I don't know who that is. I don't know who all them people is, but the main question is, even for her, why have children if you don't want to take care of them? That's the $1 million question. Why have children if you don't want to take care of them? Okay? Why have children if you just want to have the man jump up and down inside you and you don't want nothing else? Why have them? Despite the harrowing accounts, Duncan portrayed the household as anything but a den of horror in social media posts where she shares seemingly happy photos and videos of herself with the kids and other relatives. I guess she went on to say, I love spending time with my boys, she wrote in April 2021, along with a photo of 4 of her 6 sons enjoying candy in the living room with a large sign reading home, visible on a wall in the background. You went from this to this now. And you start fucking with this right here. The following month, she congratulated her youngest son for graduating from the Ideal Public School. Congratulations to my baby boy Nicholas on all his accomplishments this school year. I'm so proud of you, she wrote. 2nd grade, here he comes. Laugh out loud, he is the tallest in the class. The child is seen being handed a certificate while surrounded by blue and white balloons. The name of the school looms as a gold balloon behind him. So you went from you happy for your children to this. Sad. That is so sad. And that young man right there, golly. Wow. So this happened back in 2021, what she posted right here. Well, I'm not gonna read all that because it's pretty much repeating what we heard in the videos, you know. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what to say. Oh, you want me to play that again? Damn, did I? Shit, I think I just exited out of it. Hold on. It looked like all of them up in there. Look like it now.
Baby, come give me something on.
We're 2 on right there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it look like I see the other 2 at the table or something back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of hard to tell.
The twin.
I don't know. You see 5 from and the other one dancing with her, but the other 2 look like somebody back there sitting at the table or something. I don't know. I can't see it because it's kind of blurry. I don't know. But you do see 5 in that last one that they showed. You see 5 of them. Let me see something. This was in 2021. All right. Hey, we talking about ages 14, 10, 7, and 12-year-old twins. The 12-year-old twins was the other twins that was with them when they went to Louisiana. So these 2 are the oldest. They 16. So you take a year off of each one of them. One of them was 13, one of them was 9, one of them was 6, and the other set of twins was 11 years old. Now, here's something interesting. Somebody asked yesterday, how did she get that house that she got? Well, it says right here, the family had recently moved into a brand new $600,000 home in Cypress, Texas, with neighbors saying they had only been living there for 2 weeks. And somebody asked the question, Where she get that kind of money from to get that house? What? Nah, I had no idea. That's something I just don't know nothing about. Maybe it's a story of progress. We will hear how she get all that. Okay. So, you said none of them look 16? No, not in that one. None of them look 16. So, but they saying she put them videos up back in 21. They're back in 21. Let me go back and read again. Okay. She joined TikTok in 2020. She joined TikTok in 2020, so you take 2 years off. Take 2 years off. She posted a clip of herself busting some moves with 2 of her children, captioning "me and the kids goofing out." And I'm assuming that's the first one when they were doing their line dance. Then a month later, she shared another video of herself dancing with the other children. Me and her crew, she captioned the clip. Notably, neither Terrell nor the oldest set of twins seem to have appeared in any of her posts. The outlet said, that's why we don't see everybody. Okay. If that is the case, while they were doing all this, the other ones was probably already locked up down where they was. So now she joined 2020 and she been posting up videos with them or whoever she chose to post videos with. Take 2 years off. The 16-year-olds were 14. The 12-year-old twins was 10. The 7-year-old was 5. The 10-year-old was 8. The 14-year-old was 12. Okay? And she joined 2020 and she started posting videos of them. Take 2 years off. That's how old they was then. Well, I guess it all depend on their birthday too. All right. I just know. I don't. I just can't phantom this, man. I just can't phantom this. That's why I tell all of you, men and women, just because they fine, men got muscle, or she got a fat booty and got a fat camel toe and got big breasts and all that, they don't mean shit. They don't mean a damn thing. All it is a physical appearance. That's all it is. A lot of us get caught up like that. We get caught up in the physical appearance. I'll get to that sometimes too. You get caught up in the physical appearance. But once you get started getting to know them, it's a whole totally different ball game. And that's a fact, Jack. That young man got caught up in her appearance. And actually, I can't blame him. 27 years old, you was able to get that, a 40-something-year-old woman. I guess I can't blame him. He was caught up with her physical appearance. But once he found out about her inside, though, that's the real deal right there. What was his thoughts then? Well, of course we know what his thoughts is, because they say he played a part in it. He didn't give a damn. Shit, fuck it. I ain't got to deal with them motherfuckers. That's what he said. I ain't got to deal with them. I see what she doing to him. She gave me the green light to do it to him. So shit, I'm having the greatest time of my life. And 9 times out of 10, he probably was staying with her. He got a roof over his head. Now I wonder now, was he even working? Was he even working? Probably not. Probably not. But to get that nice ass home, for them to say how much it was, she probably getting some nice benefits in, or she probably had a nice job. But I don't see nothing where they talk about she was working either. But I guess as the story progresses, because this story is still developing, but as the story progresses, we still gonna find out more what's going on with this woman. And I got a feeling it's gonna be more demonic than what we're hearing right now. And then it also makes me wonder this too. They said she was doing this to the twins, both set of twins. The other set of twins that get it as worse as the other twins. So what made you spare the other ones? Or was they getting it too? And they're not talking about that yet. But the twins, you dogged them out. Ladies and gentlemen of the story, so many questions and very little answers. So many questions and very little answers. The more I talk about this story, the more my heart breaks. Especially when you see them pictures down at the bottom right there. They've been abused so long that their hands and feet and everything done swelled up. They turning purple. And when they showed their feet all swelled up. Look at this man, look at that young man back, man. I just can't get over that, man. That's fucked up. The bone literally is sticking out of his back. Well, not literally, but you can see it. That's how bad it got for them. Nothing but the devil in disguise. Straight up toxicity, poison. Straight up. Right, Amanda, if they stayed quiet, they got food. This woman ain't nothing but straight up poison, toxic. Straight up poison and toxic. That's okay, ma'am. Your day has came. Your day has came. Right now, they're holding one out in the bond. And as a matter of fact, while I'm at it, let me look up their names and see the updates has came before I get out of here. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm probably just going to take this one down and just post it up as a video. See, I'll go watch it without the buffering because I didn't know it kept on doing it. So y'all probably missed a couple of things up in there or whatnot. So I'm going to post it up as a video, maybe running as a premiere. Yeah, I don't know. However y'all want to see it, it really don't matter. And I don't see anything updated as of yet. And that's the only update they got. They showed the video of her dancing with them. Which makes me wonder, was she dating him at the time and he just chose not to get in the camera?
Can I help you?
I wanted to.
So right now they in Baton Rouge still. They're going to expedite them back to where all this happened at. They put her in a straitjacket. Both of them have been denied bond. Good. Again, they were forced to drink bleach. I don't know how the hell they survived that. They were forced to drink bleach, had corrosive oven cleaners sprayed in their mouth, and were routinely beaten and burnt. The girl had a gray plastic grocery bag around her neck. She said that's what she had to use as a shirt. All they was given to eat was mustard, relish, or bologna sandwiches. They say they had to drink from a water supply valve for the washing machine. Ooh, good God. When it came to sleeping, records state the teens say they were forced to take dangerous amounts of pills. We heard there earlier she made them take multiple Benadryls, and the boy had seizures. And again, drinking bleach and all this stuff, it was an angel watching them. They survived this. About 10 years ago, their mom was arrested for recruiting to a juvenile in 2012 in their hometown of Baton Rouge. So she is from Baton Rouge. She took a parenting class as part of probation, and the charge was reduced. Oh, God, here we go. Court documents add that the abuse had been going on since at least July. The children are now back in CPS custody. Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay. They have reached out to the biological, it say father, not fathers, father. Here's what it says. When ABC 13 reached out to their biological father, his wife told us they have no comment. How do y'all feel about that? They found the father. There's no S. Father. His wife says they have no comment. How do y'all feel about that? Me personally, are you fucking kidding me? Seriously, are you fucking kidding me? No comment? Not even saying, man, what you mean how I feel? I'm finna go fuck this bitch up. And I'm finna go fuck this Negro up. Not even that. But then again, could be a possibility that he's dead and shocked. He don't know what to say. Is that fair? Is that fair? Maybe he is that shocked that he don't even know what to say. But what I am reading right now, they have reached out to biological father. His wife told the news they have no comment. Man, to say he's ashamed. Possibly. 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 So that's my two ways of looking at it. Are you kidding me? No comment. You heard all this going on, no comment. And even on top of that, this young man that came in and joined the fray, and there's no comment. Man, I don't know about that. But however, like I said, I can't look on the other side of that fence and say maybe he just in total shock. Or like Amanda said, maybe he is embarrassed. I don't know. One says it's hard to say. It probably is, in a sense, it's hard to say. I don't know. But I am willing to believe that maybe he is embarrassed because for one of y'all just said, he probably did knew about the abuse. Probably. I don't know. Probably. Or it could be one of those situations that this man probably had tried to reach out multiple times to the children, but she blocked him for getting to them. It could be one of them situations too. We just don't know. We just don't know. It would take for him to have to come out and explain. I guess he don't owe us nothing. I guess he don't owe us shit, but I would like to hear his side and his relationship with his children. Okay? Now, I would like to know that. What's his involvement with the children? Or did he have an involvement at all? Or did she block it? He said, I don't know if Amanda, sorry. I don't know. I'm reading it right here. Where ABC reached out to their biological father. It don't have no S on it. It say father. So when you say that, what you telling me is he's the father of every last one of them. All right? Or it could be error. Who knows? Could be error. Who knows? But you say a different dad or he doesn't claim him. I mean, it could be possible too. Anything is possible, but he would have to come out and say something. All right. The mom side very controller, but on the other side, he may be overwhelmed in more than one way. I mean, like I said, that could be possible. That could be possible. You said did dad not talk or visit with them? Good question. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And as a matter of fact, now to think about it, she got that nice ass home, $600,000. It probably was coming from child support if he paying child support. All right. Somebody got some money somewhere to get that nice ass house. Or unless her and that dude co-signed it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. This is sad. I just don't know. And I don't know what to say. It just sad. It is. I don't know one. That's what I'm saying. You know, for the article that I'm reading, they say they reached out to the biological father. No S on it. It said father. So when it comes to this stuff, I go by what you say and I go by what you don't say. And it says right here at the end, where ABC 13 reached out to their biological father. His wife told us they had no comment. So with that sentence alone, sound like to me, whoever this biological father is speaking of, he is the father of all of them. And then it said his wife told us they had no comment. You know, so I'm assuming he's the father of all of them. Assuming now, I don't know. But I'm assuming he's the father of all of them. Well, Amanda, if you find pics in inside, you know how to get in contact with me. I would love to see the inside of that place. But somebody got something, they was able to get it. Somebody got something, or somebody got some good ass credit, or one of the two. Somebody got something. Somebody got something. Child. Anyway, guys, I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? That's the update thus far in this story. You said the son got it? All right, well, I'll be looking out for the son then. I will. All right, guys, this the update, and I got a feeling this ain't even half of it. Once they get into deep details, it's probably going to be worse than what it sounds. It's probably going to be way worse than what it sounds. But that young fella who hid that key in his mouth, he's a hero. He saved himself and his sister. God bless him. God bless him. God bless him. Okay. All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining me. Sorry about the hiccups. You know, this damn thing do what it want to do. But I'm finna post it right back up where y'all can watch the whole thing. And whatever you missed when it cut out, you know, you can see the whole thing without the hiccups. All right. I'm your man, Chris Thorns. Thank you for listening. Any of you come with updates before I do, please do not hesitate to send it to me because I want to keep up with this one. I definitely do. I want to keep up with this one. And hopefully in them children, they allow them children to speak out too. All right. Y'all be safe out there. All right. Protect your children. I'm your man, Chris Thorns, and I'm out.